Hi, good morning. This is Anderson Bissoon, AGRI 0114. This morning we're going to be doing a grafting method on dragon fruit, a horizontal graft using this red variety dragon fruit as a rootstock. I'm going to be using this yellow variety to graft on top of this one. So real quick, just some of the tools that we're going to be using. Well, of course, we need a mature rooted rootstock, sand material, sharp knife, pruning shears. All these equipment were already sterilized using rubbing alcohol. You need a clear bag, some tape, some garden string, and a white marker to label after. So I'll just run through these steps for the procedure, and then I'll probably show the final product because I need my two hands to work and I can't hold the camera. So after sterilizing everything, you only need a small piece of the cyan material, just about 2 inches. Put this aside. So next step, we're going to be taking off all these as you can see. It's real hard to do this with holding our camera. So we're going to be removing all the thorns on the side and making a cut using the pruning shears to the top. A clean flush cut to expose the cambium layer, which would run to the center here of these 3 sides. And what we want to get is that cambium layer there, the little circle, matching to the top when we make the cut straight across. And we're going to use the tape to tape down the sides and join those two together with a little bit of pressure. After that, we're going to take a clear bag and place it over just to keep a moist environment to allow them to fuse together. And then take the string and tie the bottom of the bag to the bottom of the rootstock. The marker is to date the information on the side of the bag. Basically what we're going to do is leave the bag on for 5 days and then remove it, so in case we lose track of time, we could always come back and tell what day we did the graft and what day we need to remove the bag. After that, we're going to leave it in the shade, or continue leaving it in the shade for another 10 to 14 days, and then we'll be able to remove the tape. And then we'll check to ensure that there's a fusion between the two. You just slightly shake the top to make sure that it's holding properly, and then we'll be able to plant. So the next step, I'll actually show everything when it's completed. So here we removed all the side thorns and we made a straight flush cut to the top of the rootstock. This is the cambium layer that we want to get at. The trick with doing a horizontal graft is matching the size of the bottom of the cyan material to the rootstock. Because if we had cut lower down here or cut too high up here, the sizes won't match. So as long as they make a clean flush cut, what you want to do is make sure that this cambium layer is touching the rootstock cambium layer. You're taping that down together. So here we have the finished graft with the sand material on top of the rootstock, and each flat side of the graft we stick the tape, sticking the sand material first and kind of applying a little pressure downward while sticking it on this flat side of the rootstock. So 3 flat sides, so total of 6 pieces of tape right around. Bag is labeled 17th of July. What we're gonna be doing now is just putting a clear plastic bag over and tying right here. There's a horizontal graft using a red rootstock and a yellow variety on top. So here we have the finished graft here with the bag tied on it. And the reason for actually doing the graft is this red rootstock takes between, let's say, 9 months to a year to bear fruit. And the yellow sand material, if you had planted that directly into the soil, takes a lot longer. So the grafting method actually cuts down the bearing time and speeds up the growing process because it's getting nutrients from the red variety that is already accustomed to our soil and it grows faster. This yellow variety is an imported variety that takes a lot longer to bear, so we're trying to shorten the bearing cycle. This is one that was completed on the 28th of the 6th, so it's has a slight little drying up to the top here, but after a month, if this doesn't turn completely yellow, that would show that you have a successful graft. If you shake here, it's solid. I haven't removed the tape as yet. When I'm planting that in the field, then I'll probably remove the tape. But this is what you want to get after about a month. This sand material remaining green and strong to the top. That's it.